Hi guys, welcome back to more NCIS. We're on episode 22 of season 3. The 2 episodes next week will be a 2-parter season finale, which I'm looking forward to. But we're on this week for now. The last episode focused on Abby and that guy that she dated who become completely obsessed, but it was a lot more than that. He was what led us and diverted us off another target as well. But between the two of them, she was in quite a bit of danger. I kind of felt sorry for her, but it also showed her redeeming qualities as well at the same time. Anyway, as I said, second episode for the week. Let's get on with it. This is episode 22.
Good God almighty, get me out of here. My head is about to explode.
You're the one who said no to the muzzle, Tony. I wanted to shut his pothole 2 hours ago.
It's pothole.
Name your price.
I rock beat your scissors. Besides, I've got $5 million in heroin. I don't care what you do to me. I'm not talking. I find that really hard to believe.
Yeah, what's his problem, huh?
You're insulting, you're crude,
Yeah, you
and
are.
most of all, you are extremely annoying.
I'm annoying. He's the one rambling on and on about Top Gun. Tired trip. Last time I checked, the First Amendment guarantees my...
Enough!
She will hurt you.
Get in.
No.
Get in. He's going to be on the floor unconscious here now, isn't he?
He's dead.
Okay, well, I don't think she did that. I thought she just knocked him out because he was being deliberately
I've been
obtuse.
covering the crime scenes for a great many years, but I can say with complete confidence, this is the shortest commute I have ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the handbook says that we are required to wear this outfit at all active crime scenes. You know that.
You were the only witness to it.
Right now, she's a suspect, not an investigator.
Fortunately, she is.
Also, you don't think Ziva's really capable of this, do you?
Yeah, no, this is the point. Ziva is more than capable of, between that last scene that we saw with her asking him or demanding for him to get in the elevator and it arriving up here, she's more than capable of killing him and snapping his neck instantly. Did she kill him? Of course she didn't. But right now, you were the last person to see him alive. So she's no longer an investigator. She's a suspect.
Well, I mean, she's capable of it, but
More than
you
capable.
don't really think that she would just
Kill someone?
not without a good reason?
Yeah, and I think it would need to be more than he was annoying.
Forgive me for overstepping, Jethro, but you and I both know that this is not far beyond Officer David's character. We won't know anything specific till I get him back, well,
Downstairs.
downstairs, I suppose.
I didn't touch him. Hardly at all. When the elevator doors opened, he refused to get in.
So I threw him
If
in.
this would have been a year ago, I would have snapped his little neck. But it's not, and I didn't. I asked him several times to step into the elevator. He wouldn't cooperate.
So,
And that's when I struck him.
How?
With my fist.
Where?
In the jugular.
Can you guys believe I'm about to go to my first crime scene?
Choked him up for a couple of seconds, that's all. Look, I know this looks bad. It appears there's only one way to fix this. I've seen it in your American movies.
gun badge.
This is where I resign.
No, you don't resign.
You had better be prepared to lose it.
Yeah.
After all these years, I'm finally losing my crime scene virginity.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like everyone's staring at me?
Because they are.
Because they are.
It's a
Did I
crime
do
scene.
something wrong?
People like to watch.
Have you ever been to Disneyland, Abby? You know those camera-toting tourists with the tall white socks up to their knees wearing fanny packs?
Well, yeah, we spend half the time laughing about.
In our internal examination, find a slight irritation of the anterior jugular, perhaps caused by a physical blow. Look, I won't know the cause of this man's death until I've completed my work. Look, I know what you want to hear, Jethro, but Officer David is not off the hook yet.
This is a weird one. Maybe in future, as you're bringing in a suspect,
Will you stop doing
you
that?
do it in twos.
Making me nervous.
How long can it possibly take?
Well, I don't know, Ziva. It's an autopsy, not an oil change.
It's a simple conversation, you know? What do you have, Ducky? Well, Jethro, this reminds me of a time back at Scotland Yard when I... The point, Ducky. Ziva did not kill this man.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he?
What?
They still act like chastised children.
Hey, Gibbs, what did Ducky say? Gibbs.
There's nothing to tell yet, Ziva.
She in?
Still not back from lunch. It's not like her, Agent Gibbs. She's never been late for a meeting.
Try her driver.
Stan's not answering his cell or pager. I really don't know what else to do. I've been calling her cell.
Agent
It's gone off
Gibbs.
the book.
Director,
What's going on?
got a major problem here.
Sorry to hear that, Jethro. I have quite a serious problem myself.
Are you being...
Pretty sure you're gonna want to hear mine first.
Have you been
I'm
kidnapped?
not entirely sure that's true.
It's true.
be listening to her problem. You're holding my heroin and my little brother. If I don't get both back in 2 hours, she dies.
Okay, this just got 100 times more complicated.
She called in at 11:45 when she arrived at the Whitmore Hotel. According to the senator's assistant, lunch was over at 12:50. I'm not trying to be difficult, but the director's been very clear. Her schedule is confidential, even to you.
Are you done? Director Shepard has been kidnapped. I need to know where she was when it happened.
10:30 with the ATCC.
And after lunch, a meeting with the BOB.
That's
Is that Bob?
Congressman Bob Summers.
That's Bob.
He's a friend. You think Bob's involved?
No, it'll give me a search radius. Give me a
No,
copy of this
but
way.
it's something she doesn't put on her schedule, clearly. Yeah,
She's gonna be okay, right?
He's going to want to keep this in-house for now.
James Dempsey has taken Director Shepard hostage. He wants his drugs
It just
and
got
his
stepped up.
brother back, or she dies. We have 2 hours. Dempsey used the director's cell phone.
I'll start a trace.
This is the director's schedule.
Start making calls.
You need me out there.
Not happening. I need you at your desk making calls. Go.
I'm not impressed. I'm worried.
Any intel from those squids you busted?
They're just mules. Moving product for the South Africans. Didn't even know who they
no
were
one
working
then.
for.
Get down here.
The only thing James Dempsey loves more than money is his baby brother. As long as you've got Brian in custody, James should be easy to manipulate.
Shit.
She wouldn't even be here if your idiot brother didn't get caught. I gotta apologize for Alex. He takes some getting used to.
Mitch Tripp from Enterprise. I don't know him from anything else.
On your knees.
But these people are serious. They will kill her.
You're wasting your time.
I'm just trying.
What's going to be the important issue here is when push comes to shove, what is he going to be more concerned with? His brothers being dead? Or does he need to refocus and have to accept that and the drugs are more important? Because we know that amount of drugs will get you dead too if they don't get it back.
They're never going to negotiate.
Well, don't sell yourself so short. I don't know.
No, they're not.
Agent Gibbs seems fond of you.
Gibbs thinks of me like a wife.
See?
He's had 3.
Yeah.
5 million in pure heroin. You think the Navy's just going to give him back?
And I don't think the two of you have the resources to do it by force. Not in that manner.
I'm sorry about this.
You didn't break someone's window with a baseball. You kidnapped the head of a federal agency.
Yeah. You got a point.
My driver.
He's fine.
Is he?
Might be a little uncomfortable. See, I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, okay.
I just want the drugs you stole from me and my brother back.
Steal them.
I know what you're going through.
Yeah, he does actually, because he went through this.
Are you making pointless phone calls and following up?
No, but he's been there.
That's not what I mean. When I shot that cop, I felt like everyone doubted me.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Is it not working?
It's not necessary, McGee. Our only concern should be the director.
Yeah,
You put me on hold again, and I'll jump through this phone and I will strangle you.
Hey, McGee. Nobody ever doubted you.
Just like those calls you're making aren't pointless.
There he is, Mr. Tuvok.
You just described half our clientele. Director Shepard.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say so?
I was trying to be discreet.
Is she all right?
She's just beachy.
Looks like the door's open.
Hold on.
Nah, just leave the keys in the car, otherwise why are you doing this?
It is now.
Yeah. A little uncomfortable. What? Dead, you mean?
The director's driver was taken by surprise, then shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Dempsey then kidnapped the director.
Here's everything I got on the Dempsey's, Gibbs. 9 months of surveillance, wiretaps, spy busts.
You never flipped an informant?
I was hoping to flip his brother. Obviously, that's never gonna happen.
Tony's uploading the Whitmore Hotel security footage right now. He's got Dempsey leaving the garage.
Dempsey's had less than a day to target the director. He'll have been sloppy. Alex Rudd, point man for the cartels running drugs through South Africa. Guy's a serious psychopath, Gibbs. I didn't know he was in the country.
I assume so.
I'll start doing some.
No, you're not going anywhere. You sit down, run a bolo on that car.
We'll get her back, Gibbs.
We have to be very delicate with this because you took the heroin and his brother at last minute.
You think she's
so
already
this is
dead?
a last minute operation.
I think
they're desperate.
Range 4,100 nautical miles, unless you risk refueling. But you don't look like the European type to me. I'm thinking more Mexico or the Caribbean.
What the hell? You've got her in full view of the window, mate.
Who knows how many people saw you stuff me into the back of your car? You've kidnapped the head of a federal agency.
I know you're tied with your brother, mate, but you are not thinking.
She's just messing with you.
Yeah, she's doing a good job of it. Should have just shot her like a damn driver.
I gave NCIS 2 hours. We're not leaving without my brother. It's your brother you screwed up.
Now I gotta explain to my bosses how you lost our product and you don't have the money to pay for it.
Good luck with that.
Okay, so
I'm not
he's prepared to
sticking
cut
around
his
to
losses.
find
He
out.
just wants to fly out of here. Okay.
Looks like you have a difficult decision, James. It's either him or your brother.
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be in the field. Can you please tell me where I should be?
Alienation.
Everyone's avoiding me. Do they think I'm gonna lose control? Just enter the building and massacre everyone? I mean,
The problem is she's not used to working this way. You know, that she's still relatively new to America and the way agencies work over here, NCIS included. And where she's from, she would probably still be able to be out there trying to help resolve this. But we know procedures don't allow for this in the Western world, which is why I understand her frustration, because you're like, you know in yourself that you're innocent and you want to try and resolve this, especially now you know it's been elevated to a kidnapping and a possible murder, and we've already got one person dead, and 2 with the driver. So I understand, but you can be your own worst enemy in this situation, and because she's so hands-on, she feels like she always has to be doing something, is why she's got ants in her pants right now.
Look, Ziva, you mustn't start blaming yourself.
I don't. I know I didn't kill him.
Then why are you here?
Because
Then relax.
I need for you to tell Gibbs that.
Let them do the work and clear you.
I'm of no use chained to a computer, Gibbs.
Officer David?
Let them. They trust you. Let them.
I don't care.
She will do after this.
Don't you think you're being a bit hard on her?
Not the time to hold hands, Ducky.
Even though you feel she's blameless?
You have anything to back that up?
I found blood on Mr. Dempsey's brain tissue. Yes, well, I sent the tissue up for a full neuro report. The hemorrhaging could be the result of a pre-existing condition. At this point, Jethro, the truth is anybody's guess.
How the fuck are you supposed to differentiate?
I've got something here. It's gas, ATM withdrawals, motel rooms, everything. I can literally map out his life.
Strip clubs, escort services, off-track betting. Guy had so much to live for.
In this 50 square mile area.
And this helps us find the director how?
Doesn't.
Helps us narrow down the search radius.
All you've told us is that he's obsessed with strip clubs and women and escorts.
His name was Stanley, the man you murdered in the parking garage, James.
I tried to stop it.
You're in over your head, are you?
Then
Way
you still
in
have
over
a
your
chance of
head.
getting
You
out
can
of
see
it.
it.
Well, I'd keep an eye on your business partner if I were you.
Because it sounds like he's about to take off without you.
What are you doing?
Pilot's here. We're leaving.
I'm about to make the call.
And you're even dumber than your kid brother.
They'll bring him and our drugs if they want to see their
No, they
director
won't.
alive again.
That's what's holding you back, huh?
You're gonna end up dead. Oh! Oh, nice!
Just shot him to get my brother back. What do you think I'll do to you?
That was a nice piece of work from her, though.
James Dempsey should be calling any second.
Tactical's pre-positioned in the search grid.
Okay, Trace, program's almost ready. Just need another computer for backup.
I'm being wasted here.
Useless.
You'll need me when James Dempsey finds out his brother's dead.
Stop already.
Okay, we're connected. Trace starts when you pick up, boss.
Here we go.
Yeah, Gibbs.
Listen carefully. One car, one agent in the back.
Director Shepard on.
You're wasting time, Agent Gibbs.
That's the way it
Wants to know if
works.
you're still alive. Play nice and you'll stay that way.
I'm fine, Jethro. Wish I had my coat.
Enough. One car, one agent in the back. Drugs in the trunk. Brian drives. Leave that to my brother. He knows where. Don't be late.
Shit. Well, he's not going to be driving anytime soon. Now, what do we do here now?
She wanted her coat.
She trying to tell us
Just giving
something?
you a hint.
Maybe she's cold. Someplace cold.
Perhaps she left something in her coat.
Has she done this before? I think she has.
She left it in the plane. She's at an airport.
She's at an airport.
I didn't know she's at an airport.
There's your link.
Of course, she's at an airport.
Very good.
Gibbs.
Smart.
Gotta be at least
Very
a dozen.
smart.
We'll never have time to sweep them.
That's the difference between you and me and law enforcement or an agent or whatever. Your life's under threat. Your anxiety levels are through the roof. You know you may not survive the day. You get literally maybe 3 or 4 words to be able to talk to who you are trying to get some information to, and you come up with that instantly. That just meant nothing to any of us. Oh, I wish I had my coat. But she knew he would get it straight away. How many of us can think that clearly under that kind of strain? That's what I think separates the agents from civilian public.
Juicy fruit, chewing tobacco, dog poo.
What's the point, Abby?
Give us
There
something
are also
here.
trace elements of dialane and hexylene glycol, fire suppression foam. So I'm thinking a manufacturing plant or a firehouse.
Abby, they're at an airport.
Or an airport.
Well, you remember a few weeks ago there was a commuter plane with faulty landing gear?
Yeah, we watched it for hours on ZNN, waiting to see if it was going to crash and burn.
It was diverted to a small airfield.
Which one, McGee?
We need it now.
It's Potomac Airfield.
I recommend we seal it off, go through building by building with tactical assault.
It's an airfield. Do you expect to sneak up on him?
David's right. We go in small. Trace the call. Find out what planes are scheduled to take off. Just find it.
On it.
Take her. Take her. This is when you take her.
Give him his brother.
How are we going to do that exactly?
Well, I guess I should thank you.
For what?
Took care of that problem.
You did me a favor.
Well, let me do you another one. You know this isn't going to end well. They are going to kill you. Maybe even your brother. Are you willing to risk Brian's life?
You try something like that with me again, I will send you back in little pieces.
You could back down from all of this now and at least be safe.
I know what the first was. No.
You're gonna right, okay.
Less talking. Ah, right. We should just go on it, boss.
This is hilarious.
Here we go. It's showtime, Bernie.
I was just gonna say weekend of Bernie's time.
Still working on the trace box. We've localized the DNS servers.
Just having a little bit of trouble matching the
Who's
computer's
actually gonna drive
profiles
the
and
car?
subnets.
No, today's flight plans.
Boss, she's still working on the flight plans.
Who the hell is Bernie?
Weekend at Bernie's, a cinematic masterpiece. It's,
Thank you.
The only non-commercial aircraft cleared to leave Potomac is from
Hangar number 3.
We're sending in the coordinates.
Go, go, go.
Well, you better hope they're willing to make an exception for you.
You know what? I can't see out the windshield. I'm driving with my hands, and I still think I'm driving better than you.
That's how he's doing it. Yeah, you're all over the place. You look drunk.
Dead guys.
Watch out!
Which way? Which
Talk.
way?
Heading straight into an airplane hangar.
Can you be a little more specific, please? Which way?
Make a left. Tony, straight.
Looks like your people came through for you after all. In 5 minutes, I'll be 25,000 feet over the Atlantic. Get up.
You see him?
Not yet.
This could go wrong very easily.
You! Out of the car!
He's waiting to be double crossed. He doesn't even know.
Cuff yourself. Hands behind your back. I said cuff yourself!
It's not gonna happen, buddy. Take the shot. shot. Come on.
Now lie down.
Now she got cuffs on. She actually put them on properly. Oh well, so much for that.
Be right behind you.
You're not curious as to why he's not said anything?
Get the damn drugs, Brian.
Here we go. He's going to notice in 3, 2, 1. Shit.
They killed him. You killed my baby brother.
Oh shit. There you go. What a waste.
It's actually a pretty interesting story.
I'm fine, Jethro. Really. It's a probing mistake. Should have known better. Never should have let my guard down. Stanley was a hell of an agent. He didn't deserve this. And I know what you're gonna say. I'm the director now. It comes with the territory, but I hope to God I never get used to it.
I have the results of Brian Dempsey's neuropath report.
Tell us.
The hemorrhaging was caused by a congenital defect in the subarachnoid artery, present since birth. The young man was a walking time bomb. Well, anything could have precipitated his death. A cough, a sneeze.
A blow to the throat.
Sounds like natural causes to me.
Exactly the way I ruled it.
He was going to die anyway. But what do we make of that? That was good. He had a congenital problem. We all know with a brain hemorrhage you can just drop at any point. Like I said, cough, sneeze, lying in bed, asleep, or being punched in the throat. Quite possibly could have been the instigator. There is absolutely no way to be definitive. So that's what causes it is. I think that's a mix between Ziva being lucky and unlucky at the same time. Lucky at the fact that she's been cleared with it because you can't say from one way or another, but unlucky at the fact that what would have just normally been just a little bit of a punch ended up where it did. She felt out the loop with that one, but it was the right thing to do to take her along right at the end. I kept saying throughout the episode, no, sit at your desk, let them deal with it. Trust your team to help clear you. If you really are innocent, let them clear you. But then once it was all ready for them to actually go ahead with this, that was the right point to take her along. And when she had the gun taped to her back and she had to put the cuffs on, I'm like, shit, what's going to happen here then? But of course, Jethro in the boot, ready. The boot of the car. Sorry, trunk. I wonder if that, in the way that that unfolded, will have given Ziva a bit, some confidence, like what when McGee was trying to console her and said, hey, look, I've been where you are, where I felt like I let the whole team down and that they were all looking at me and they weren't quite sure, was I guilty, wasn't I guilty? But she's made her stern and stuff, and she's basically saying to him, hey, look, no, it's okay. You don't need to. I'm okay. But at the same time, that shows that it's happened before to one of our team members and everyone was there for him and did trust him. It was just the way he was feeling. You need to now understand that they've got your back too. It's just difficult to sit on your hands and not do anything when you're the prime suspect. I get it. What I didn't see coming was the other guy ending up dead and Jenny taking him down like that. Which I think, given the situation, probably saved her life before they managed to figure all of this out and be able to get the information that they're actually at an airport and to get here and everything and set it up with the brother, because that guy was ready to just get the hell out of it and bail, and I think he would have killed the other guy and he would have killed the director. So, right, I think that will do for that one. We are back next week with a two-parter episodes 23 and 24. I'm looking forward to that because the last two parts that we had was the Ari one, and that was fabulous. So I can't wait to see what they come up with for the season finale for this one. So please join me for that next week. Till then, would appreciate a quick sub to the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And of course, if you do want to watch any of these, link in the description as always will take you to Patreon. You can watch all the full length episodes over there. Right, I think I'm done. I will see you for 2 again next week. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you for the next one.